The modern male experience is running on legacy software. Most guys move through the world like low-power devices. Drained, detached, and running background apps they never consented to. Energy leaks everywhere, and they don't even realize it. There's no presence, no depth, no edge, just noise. Hold on, before we unlock the real power of semen retention, hit that subscribe button and join our Telegram channel, link in description. We drop daily wisdom, success tools, and energy secrets only shared there. Don't watch from the sidelines, become part of the movement. The streets are crowded, but the masculine signal is weak. You see it in their posture, their eyes, the way they breathe, like the world is pressing down on their rib cage. They aren't living, they're buffering. Their minds drift like tabs left open too long. This detachment isn't random. It's the byproduct of energy mismanagement. When a man is chronically drained, he becomes a ghost in his own storyline. His identity blurs. His emotional bandwidth collapses. He stops generating impact and starts absorbing chaos. Then retention enters the chat. Semen retention is not just a technique. It's a full-on systems reboot. It updates a man's emotional OS, upgrades his psychological infrastructure, and recalibrates his internal power grid. This shift hits deeper than behavior. It rewrites the vibe. The moment a man stops leaking his vitality, something internal snaps into alignment. Focus returns. Breath deepens. Thoughts stop scattering like confetti. He begins operating from a grounded state rather than a reactive one. Women feel it instantly. They don't need an explanation. Their intuition handles the analytics. A retained man moves with a different cadence, slower, intentional, embodied. His presence broadcasts stability in a marketplace starving for it. Female attraction isn't just about looks or charm. It's about energetic posture. Retention upgrades. That posture from I hope I'm enough to I know what I bring to the table. That confidence is quiet but powerful, and women track it like heat. When you retain, your emotional gravity increases. You stop acting like a consumer of the world and start behaving like a creator. That shift is magnetic. It signals that your energy is premium, not on clearance. Women are hypersensitive to emotional energy. They pick up on micro shifts, tone, eye contact, breathing, rhythm. A man practicing retention naturally tightens all these variables without forcing anything. He becomes cohesive. There is an emotional warmth in his presence. Not performative friendliness, grounded, authentic warmth. He listens differently. He thinks before he speaks. His attention feels like sunlight rather than a flashlight. Most men scatter their attention across 1,000 micro-addictions. A retained man consolidates it. He reallocates emotional resources from survival mode to intentional mode. That's where the attraction kicks in. Women don't just see the difference. They feel it somatically. A retained man brings calm into a room. He radiates the message. I'm not distracted. I'm not drained. I'm here. This is a rare vibe in a world drowning in overstimulation. There's a reason ancient cultures viewed male vitality as sacred. They understood that the release of energy affects ambition, clarity, and emotional sharpness. Modern culture buries that truth under memes and Retention is a return to internal governance. It's emotional leadership over your own impulses. That discipline echoes through your entire life. Your work ethic, communication style, goals, and relationships. Withholding your energy force is self-awareness. It pushes you to sit with your feelings instead of outsourcing them to instant gratification. This emotional maturity is deeply attractive because it builds trust without you trying. Women don't want perfection. They want presence. They want emotional steadiness, self-regulation, and a man who knows his internal metrics. Retention strengthens all three because it stops energy from splintering. A retained man isn't needy. That's the biggest shift. When you pull your energy inward, you stop chasing validation. You stop negotiating your worth. You stop acting like a man who needs to be chosen. Instead, you behave like a man who That shift from external dependency to internal abundance is an attraction catalyst. It triggers a psychological response in women, curiosity. They want to understand why your vibe feels different, safer, stronger. You become unpredictable, not chaotic, but intriguing. Your energy doesn't spike and crash. It holds steady. When sense that emotional consistency, like a pulse, it feels reliable. It feels adult. Retention also improves your emotional clarity. You stop overthinking every interaction. You stop catastrophizing. You stop defaulting to insecurity. That clarity shows in your face. Less tension, more intention. Your eyes shift to Faye. There's more focus, more depth, more awareness. Women read eyes like a story, and retention gives them a narrative they want to keep flipping through. The emotional architecture of attraction is subtle. Women aren't just reacting to your look. They're reacting to the energy behind the look. If your energy is scattered, your attractiveness becomes inconsistent. If your energy is centered, your attractiveness stabilizes. Retention builds internal stability. Even your silence gains power. A retained man doesn't fill space with noise. He lets his presence do the heavy lifting. Women lean into that silence because it feels safe, not empty. Your gestures become smoother. Your steps feel anchored. Your voice resonates differently, not louder, just more grounded. A woman's nervous system responds to groundedness like gravity. Retention also shifts your emotional branding. You stop signaling desperation. You start signaling direction. You carry yourself like someone with purpose. And purpose is wildly attractive because it implies future security. Emotional energy is currency, and most men spend it recklessly. Retention turns you into an investor. You treat your time, attention, and presence like assets, not freebies. Women respect that instantly. All right, you've got this incredible energy now, don't let it dissipate. Before you click off, prove you were here. Smash that like button, and, if you're serious about this journey, hit subscribe right now. This isn't just a channel, it's a movement. They see a boundary, they see standard, they see value, and yes, that's extremely attractive. Retention also amplifies emotional confidence. You start initiating conversations with clarity rather than anxiety. You maintain eye contact without second-guessing yourself. You express opinions with smoother delivery. The emotional EQ boost is real. You stop reacting and start responding. You stop projecting and start observing. You stop rushing and start leading. This emotional leadership doesn't make you controlling. It makes you reliable. Women value reliability more than bravado. Retention helps you embody it without faking anything. Over time, your entire aura shifts. You carry yourself like a man who protects his mind, cultivates his potential, and honors his energy. That integrity naturally attracts partners who resonate with that frequency. Retention turns you into a lighthouse. You don't chase ships, you just shine. The right ships notice. Women can't explain it logically. They just feel seen, understood, and magnetized toward the vibe you carry. Not because you're trying to impress them, but because you're aligned with yourself. That alignment is the secret sauce. A man aligned with himself is impossible to ignore. Your ambitions get sharper. Your emotional intuition strengthens. Your decision-making improves. This momentum adds layers to your attraction, ambition, resilience, inner fire. Women love a man who's building something himself, his future, his world. Retention fuels that construction like emotional rocket fuel. And here's the unlock. Retention doesn't make you superior. It makes you sovereign. Women aren't attracted to superiority. They're attracted to sovereignty, a man who owns his life, not just survives it. Retention rewires your emotional ecosystem. It expands your capacity to give without draining yourself. It makes your presence more nourishing, your touch more intentional, your words more meaningful. You stop existing at surface level. You start operating with emotional depth. That depth is the foundation of genuine female attraction that lasts, not just flares. The real glow-up isn't physical, it's emotional. A man who holds his energy holds himself. And a man who holds himself becomes unforgettable. If this video gave you real value, tap the thanks button. Your support helps me keep creating deeper content like this. Every thanks is a spark that keeps this mission alive. Your support means more than you know. Retention doesn't change who you are. It reveals who you were supposed to be all along. A man with focus, a man with drive, a man with edge, a man with internal power that doesn't need external permission. Women don't just like that man, they feel emotionally safe with him. Retention gives you that seriousness tempered with softness, that strength balanced with empathy, that ambition blended with groundedness. It builds a masculine presence that resonates, not intimidates. And when you walk through the world with that balance, the world responds. Women respond, opportunities respond. Your own spirit responds, because you're no longer a ghost in motion. You're a man restored. And restoration is the beginning of every great story.